Most people don't realize just how effective a Copenhagen plank is, not only for strengthening the groin, but also improving hip mobility. Here's why and how you can modify it for your needs. A Copenhagen plank is obviously going to train the hip adductor muscles. So as we move into that Copenhagen plank position at the top, we're going to be moving into a position of relatively more internal rotation of the hips. So we're dynamically moving into a position of adduction, but also from a position of external rotation to internal rotation. So because we're constantly moving in and out of this position right here, I find it's actually quite helpful to improve limited hip internal rotation mobility. But there's a way we can also modify this. Instead of keeping the leg straight and in line with the hip like this, what we could do is actually move into a little bit more hip bend. What this will do is leverage the adductors in a slightly different way to get even more of that internal rotation. And this can be really helpful, especially for people with very limited internal rotation. So all you would need to do is start with your knees and hips bent at a 90-degree angle, and then move in and out of that Copenhagen plank position, just now in that 90-90. Now, because the adductors do have a lot of leverage to control internal rotation, the more we move into hip bend or hip flexion like this, you're not only improving the space for internal rotation through this, but you're also strengthening the ability of the adductors to control that space. Regardless, I'd recommend you try both and see which one improves your mobility more. And if you want to make any of these easier, you can just keep this bottom knee on the ground and then just go through a little bit more of a reduced range of motion, and this will be much more tolerable for beginners.